My gorgeous friends, we have a brand new collaboration between Oden's Eye and Angelica Nyqvist, which is coming very, very soon. To be specific, the 20th of September. A massive thank you to both Makeup on Your Radar and Point Click Vibes, who sent me on the information. Let's discuss this one. So, if you're familiar with Angie, you will know that this is not her first collaboration with Oden's Eye. This is actually her second one, and it's a Halloween collection, which I found personally a little bit interesting or a little bit unusual because Angie isn't really that into Halloween, but she did have the opportunity essentially to have the play on words and make it Helaween. Because that's a play on her first palette, which was called the Hela palette. And I have it and I love it. I think it's spectacular. So as somebody who appreciates puns, I'm here for it, Angie. Well done. So as part of this, there's 2 eyeshadow palettes retailing for $43.90. There's a lip gloss for $13.90. And there's 2 lip stains, one of which is matte and the other is a shine. So they're $13.90. There's the Little Ghost palette and there's the Trick or Treat palette. I believe this is the Little Ghost palette. I could have mixed it up. But I think this is kind of cute. It's not really Halloweeny to me. This is much more Christmassy. I think it's maybe because I'm getting those like pine greens out of that. Is it necessarily a colour story that I like? No. But you know what? That's fine. And like there'll be loads of people out there who'll want this because Hela sold out and you cannot get that anymore. So I suspect that this will do very, very well. And I think this is the Trick or Treat palette. Again, might have mixed up the names on it, but sure, look, we'll deal with it. How cute is the embossing on that? I don't think they've ever done embossing before, have they? Or maybe they have and I've just like not paid attention to it. But I think that's really, really cute. It's like they're going all out on this. This colour story is much more my cup of tea. I really like the blues, the purples. That sort of interesting green. Is it like a chartreuse? I don't know. I always get these words mixed up. But I think that's kind of interesting. Can you imagine that on the inner corner? Little pop of that fabulously limey green. Beautiful. I think that's really cute. And I'm guessing that this is the lip stain that we're getting because I don't really have any information on anything else. But if that's a sort of a pumpkin-y orange, I quite like that. I think it's really, really cute. So my gorgeous friends, if you really like this, it is limited edition. So you're going to need to set your alarms. It's going to be out on the 20th of September at 4 p.m. Central European time. So Google your time zones. Sounds very wrong, but you know what it is that I mean. Now, I massively respect Angelica because she just puts together really, really interesting colour stories. They're never usually like the expected. Let's be real. Some of her collaborations have been the most popular of the years. Think about the Nebula palette with Kaleidos. Have they done anything as good since? I would argue no. And the Hela palette, hella good. It's always near me at all points. So I think that's very exciting. Now, what do I think of these particular palettes? Because obviously you care about my opinions. Are these necessarily the colour stories that I would go for? No, but I really appreciate that she pushes the boat out here and does something really unexpected. Like these aren't like a copy and paste colour story that you see from anybody else, right? She's actually thought about this. This isn't just, oh, I guess I'll put these colours together, right? I appreciate that. The more that I'm looking at that kind of orange and green one, the more I kind of go, I see autumnal vibes now. I see it. I appreciate it. Are they necessarily the tones that I would put together? No, not really, but I'm probably not as daring. Angie's just like, meh, fuck it. I'll do whatever I want because she's gorgeous, so she can pull anything off. I think the bluey toned palette is a little bit more my thing. And I will say it's not as expected for Halloween, which I quite like. Now, do I feel this is necessarily a Halloweeny collection? Not really. Not really. And obviously being Irish, Halloween comes from Ireland. You know, it's our holiday. Everyone kept trying to steal it because it's so cool. But I kind of appreciate that this isn't the expected. You know, it gets a little bit tiring when you see samey, and it is a little bit like more interesting to see something a bit different. That pumpkin-y gloss lip stain thing, I like that. I think that's really, really cute. All in all, it's not like crazy expensive. You know, it's like what, $44 per palette. So it's quite affordable, all things considered. I like it. Am I necessarily going to get it? No, because I'm trying to like curb my enthusiasm for makeup. I don't like that choice for myself either. But I reckon if you like this and you want to support Angie, You're going to enjoy this because Oden's Eye have a really, really good formula. They're very, very consistent and you'll just have a nice time, my gorgeous friends. But let me know what you guys think. Are you here for this or no?